Dan said on Monday, this is one of the best receiving cores that you guys will have seen, all year in his time at Oregon. What's that like for you going into this? How excited are you for a matchup against guys like Mackay?
Yeah, a matchup like this is really just opportunity. So, I mean, as a freshman, I'm really excited to try to get my name out there by playing against these guys. I mean, obviously, like you said, it's a great receiver core. So, yeah, great competition just breeds excitement for me.
Obviously a great core, but also a couple guys that are very different stylistically, size-wise, athleticism between Jacoby and Mackay. Just what's the challenge preparing for a game where you might get matched up on one guy who plays it very differently and has different skill sets and another who plays it very differently?
Yeah, that kind of just speaks to just your preparation. Obviously, they're two different body types, two different play styles. So, um, just being a corner or just DB in general who can match up against either of those type of receivers will just be good for you down the line. So, yeah, I'm excited to be able to compete against them.
Back right here.
What's the advantage of kind of facing a group like this now compared to maybe earlier in the Big Ten season when you didn't have as much experience as you do now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, earlier in the season I didn't have as much experience, so um, obviously I didn't get to play against this caliber receiver. But now being exposed to like different types of receivers, obviously now and then through fall camp, there's a level of preparation that has led to this moment.
Middle Matt.
To play your position, you got to have some confidence. But how much does it fuel you even more when, like last week, teams take shots at you one on one as a freshman, as a corner, see how this freshman's going to do?
Mhm.
Does that fuel you a little bit? And just kind of what's your perception when that happens, when they just charge at you multiple times?
Yeah, it definitely fuels me. I mean, that's what you want to happen. You don't want to not get targets in the game. You want to be challenged. So, I mean, I was very happy that they challenged me that game because you're able to learn from either mistakes or even like your successes. So, yeah, I look forward to those moments being challenged.
Zach on the right.
Can you describe the feeling of what it's like when you do get challenged and you come up with a PBU, or
Mhm.
in the rare instance where they get a catch over like they did last week against good coverage? Like, what is the difference in the feeling there? What's going through your head?
I mean, I try to keep it relatively the same. I mean, like I said, successes and failures, I try to learn from both. So, I mean, corner's a position where you have to play with confidence, but you also have to maintain a certain level of like level-headedness. So, I mean, make a big play, celebrate with your teammates, reset, uh, get a ball caught on you, reset, next place. It's not the end of the world.
On left here, Joe.
When Lemon's a guy who's spending most of his time in the slot and you're on the outside as a boundary corner, how do you make sure that you're always aware of where that guy is because he's moving all over the field? And also, how do you impact him when you're not directly matched up with him one on one all the time?
Yeah, so obviously going to be aware of where he is on the field. I mean, they're going to try to get the ball to him, so always going to be aware of which side, where he's on the field if he's tight to the core because he might go across the ball. But really, just finishing every play is the impact I really have to have since he's in the slot, like you said. I mean, whether that's he catches the ball and we're in zone coverage, me just running to him, or just me being able to lock down my target, which might be the first or second read. So, yeah.
On left there. I guess as a freshman on a day like this on Saturday, where it's senior day and a bunch of guys are going to be going through festivities and all that, kind of what's it like as a guy who's obviously not going through that, going in, understanding how important this particular game is for so many of your older teammates?
Yeah, Coach Lanning brought it up in the beginning of the week that it was a senior night or a senior game, so it's just like kind of just leaving it all on the field for obviously the team, but these seniors who have give Oregon their all. Yeah.
Last question here, James.
When you're facing a quarterback who has that mobility, just how important is plastering in particular this week when that's just part of it? And oh yeah, and that yes, the receivers with Lane and Lemon and what Mayava does with his legs there.
Yeah, I'm glad that you said that because that's been a huge emphasis for us this week, being able to plaster. I mean, our defensive front, we got great guys up there, so they're going to get pressure on the quarterback. So there's going to be instances where we're going to have to, where the QB breaks the pockets and we're going to have to plaster. So, yeah.